Welcome, Leo. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 18th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. You have done everything recommended to feel full, but definitely, some energies were more reluctant to come out than others, so it will be necessary for you to concentrate so as not to fall into them again. You are a quiet person, that is what the judgment letter says. In transition with the moon and growing in energies, it is observed that things will definitely turn in your favor, and in your environment, you can dispel your ills and understand that you cannot solve everything. A person who is older than you could help you avoid an explosive emotional confrontation. The annoyance caused by a lack of communication can make you think badly about your friend's motives, and this older person will put your feet on the ground and force you to look at everything more objectively. You probably need to talk to your friend, but stay calm. Everything is not what it seems. Hang in there. The phone does not stop ringing, contacts are going well. Do not hesitate to negotiate and talk about yourself. You will have to let go of your fixed ideas to regain your dynamism and treat yourself to the great outdoors. Airing out is essential. This Thursday, August 18th, your state of mind for the day will have joyous repercussions on those around you and allow you to work in a pleasant atmosphere. You will radiate and you will feel on the same wavelength. A very beautiful day in perspective. Since it's time for you to assess the situation and take responsibility, fill yourself up with passionate fuel and put the turbo in. The flame of love is at the end of the road. Catering to your professional life will take priority over almost everything else today, dear Leo, as the moon continues its journey through Taurus and your solar 10th house. Luckily, a cosmic alliance between the moon and Uranus could suddenly open the door to opportunity. However, you'll need to tap into your strength to meet any challenges headed your way. Luckily, a sweet connection between the moon and Neptune will give you a chance to evolve into a stronger version of yourself, as long as you're ready and willing to part ways with any behaviors or habits that have held you back from success. With a Venus-Jupiter transit early today, dear Leo, you are especially attracted to new ideas and mental exchanges, and there is a nice flow of communication. A new privilege or more leeway to do as you think is best can boost you. Relationships with others can strengthen through sharing personal philosophies and beliefs. Conversations about your problems with someone special can open up possible solutions. Ideas open new worlds for you, and others' viewpoints can enrich your world. You are far-sighted right now, and while this transit may not be excellent for detail work, it's a nice mood lifter. Later today, there can be concerns that bring you down to reality with a Mercury-Saturn aspect active. There can be a lot to think about, mainly related to money and valuables or relationship matters, and it's best to weigh your options rather than force major decisions for now. This is a turning point in your life. You will have to give careful consideration to all aspects of the situation and make an important decision about your future. You are well aware of the fact that you have to make a new start in your life, but you feel pessimistic and intimidated by the future. You are clinging to the past and the present, and this is holding you back from making the right decision. You will have to overcome your insecurities and put a definitive end to the emotionally draining situations that are hindering your personal growth. You are going through a strange and dangerous period in your professional and financial life. Things are too fragile. You may be making overly risky plans and mindless choices. The difficulties you are currently faced with are due to the hastiness and carelessness you have shown in the past, and continue to show in the present. Keep in mind that this is not the right time to take risks and to make decisions with uncertain consequences. Try to rein in your tendency to act neglectfully and make sure you live up to your responsibilities. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You have seen that a relative feels depressed or has financial problems. You will try to solve everything at the moment in the best way. However, it is not recommended because the fact of giving and giving, the only thing that causes it is that it becomes a habit. You need to find an alternative for the person to get a good job and achieve her goals without harming you. Churches, meditation centers, and other places of spiritual retreat may particularly appeal to you today, and your mind may want to turn inward. You may draw artistic inspiration from the ideas you have received through meditation or reflection. You could also have vivid and revealing dreams tonight because your subconscious is very active. Write what seems important to you to analyze it at another time. The law of the playoffs continues. After the retirement of your mentor, now it is your colleague Josiane who threatens to resign. Even if you feel that your professional balance is faltering, it's time to fill in the gaps. This experience should make you grow. For example, start opening up to other team members. Likewise, share your good memories with newcomers. Life is eternally restarting. It's up to you to take advantage of it. A number of new and different work opportunities will come your way today. There will be a rush of new clients or customers, and several projects will be offered to you, some of which have the potential of becoming your dream project. In order to exploit this opportunity, you will have to work extra hard today, and you are going to enjoy every minute of it. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 18th are 9, 19, 1, 12, 23, 49. Daily love. Magic is in between all of the individual moments of today, Leo. As our lesser benefic and the goddess planet of beauty and pleasure dances in your solar first house of identity today, she will receive a rainbow connection from glorious Jupiter, now spinning in a fellow fire sign. This guarantees that great cheer, laughter, and true love could all be on the menu. If single, go for someone who seems to carry a great deal of wisdom, or who, at the very least, fascinates you with their unique lifestyle or ideas. If coupled up, pop out of work early or take off entirely to sweep your sweetheart off their feet and rush them off to a live performance or exotic restaurant. Many of the aspects that you considered to have under control today are being turned upside down. Do not worry, because you definitely have the strength, you are the energy, you are the lion. The rays of the sun help you to shine together with the crescent moon and the recent letter so that you can put your emotions in order. If you are in a couple, it seems that you and your partner are like cats and mice. There are fights, if there are no reconciliations and you do not find the balance so that everything is tranquility and peace, do not worry, it is temporary, it will soon pass. If you are single, make sure that people from your past do not become stones in your present. It means that someone, precisely from a previous job, has been investigating how to avoid meeting a person who is looking for you to have a relationship current, but you will know how to act before that person so that they leave you free. Today your heart and your intuition will rule much more than your mind. Trust your instincts. If you are a salesperson, you can wait for orders to rain down on you, as your extrasensory perception helps you to know the needs of your customers almost before they do. Plan a romantic date with someone you love, and put your ESP to work tonight. You will need to pay close attention to the relationships you have with those dear to your heart. Indeed, Pluto arrives in the 4th house and brings in its wake a climate conducive to disputes. People in a relationship could experience an unexpected event that is a source of tension. In this case, prefer dialogue to confrontation and know how to put forward your arguments diplomatically to prevent the situation from escalating. Remember that sometimes it is better to know how to make concessions. At work. Where will your career path lead, Leo? Go with the opportunities or experiences that make you feel excited when Venus in your sign trines Jupiter retrograde in Aries. The fiery trine supports your thirst for adventure as you enthusiastically pursue new outlets. You might feel like it is time to further your education, hone a skill, or even travel to professionally progress in your line of work. Since Jupiter retrograde is currently narrowing down a few options, you might feel more confident about what you will choose to look into. Responsibility is one of the things that characterizes you, especially for being an extremely orderly and organized person. That order and that organization is what is leading you to receive prizes or even opportunities for someone else to give you money or work enough to make you feel successful. It is not as bad as you think. In fact, things at work are definitely looking up. Of course, you'll never know if you don't get out of bed and see for yourself. Having worked so hard over the last few months has left you exhausted and exhausted. But today you start to see the results. It's time to get up, get dressed, and dazzle the world with your glow. You know you can do it. Your optimism guides you towards some very good choices in money, know it. He will not be devoid of common sense. On the contrary, it will give you the wings to move forward resolutely towards greater budgetary harmony. What good news! If you are the recipient of an email, by mistake, remain discreet. Information can certainly be useful to you, but know how to put it to good use without fussing over it. Health. A few days ago you felt a lot of pain in various parts of your body. It is simply a reflection of what you cannot control, but there is no better than you to be able to heal every one of those things. Release it so that there can be no consequences later, especially if you do what is indicated to feel healthy again, such as following medical advice. The goal you have tried to achieve will be temporarily forgotten. You will feel that you despair, you will wonder if you will ever achieve it. Remember that the keyword for today is temporary. Any obstacles in your way will eventually be overcome and your goal will move in the right direction. Meanwhile, attend to your routine tasks. They are boring but necessary. The conflicting relationship between the sun and the moon takes a heavy toll on your sleep. For example, you might suffer from insomnia or feel tired even if you get enough sleep. To limit breakage, there is only one thing to do: review your habits. All your habits, not just those related to sleep. Not enough, or too much, physical exercise, a diet that is too fatty, the inability to completely disconnect from work. All these factors can influence your sleep or lead to a drop in tone. We will therefore have to redouble our efforts to regain a healthier lifestyle. Wellness is not only a condition of the body but also a state of mind, and today is the best day to recognize it. It is time to remove the clutter your mind and come to terms with who you really are. Stop aiming for the impossible. Instead, enjoy your blessings and you will feel a contentment that had been eluding you for so long. Family and friends. Galvanized by the sun, you are overflowing with vitality and projects. Generous, you gladly invite your loved ones to your table for long, lively dinners. All of this would be perfect if you weren't a little picky. You formalize yourself a bit quickly and are very principled. Most of the time, those around you have fun but could end up getting upset. Your perpetual remarks about good manners or good speaking are annoying. Release the discipline a little and everything will be fine. The planetary positions reflect that some major conflict is coming your way. This conflict may affect both your love life and your career. It is important that you do not react emotionally to the words and actions of your partner. Instead, every gesture has to be judged in an impartial light to make sure that you are taking the right decision. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.